Hey, I just wanted to come to you guys with an update about my ankle rehab, and I just want to also answer a couple of questions that I get from people. If you've been following my story, you know that I broke my leg September 2017. It is now June 2019, and I'm coming right on that 2 year mark of my injury. It's kind of scary because research has shown that 2 years is that time where people tend to plateau when it comes to their recovery. And I'm hoping that I don't do that. I'm hoping that I continue to get better. So we'll see what happens. With that in mind, I went ahead and started physical therapy again. I've been twice so far. I go about once every 2 weeks to physical therapy, and it has made a world of a difference. The number one question that I get about my ankle is, how do you walk? Like, do you walk normally? Do you have a limp? And I think that was probably one of the first things that I wanted to know too when I broke my ankle. So it's totally understandable to ask about, gait and how you may think, you may walk in the future, etc. I still have a limp, especially when I walk without shoes and or if I walk in flat shoes. Now, physical therapy is helping with that. But overall, when I walk with no shoes, I still have a limp. When I'm walking flats, I still have a limp. The morning is the worst time, and it's just because I've been still for so long. My ankle has not been moving. The joint, of course, it stiffens up the longer that it's just sitting there. So in the morning, that's when the limp is the worst. And then if I sit down for a while meaning probably longer than 10 minutes without moving my ankle, it's going to be stiff and I'm going to have a limp. I'm really working on that. Physical therapy has helped so much, even just after 2 visits. And I'll show you guys the exercise that has helped me the most here. Even just after two visits, physical therapy has done wonders with that problem. I'm still taking the same supplements: turmeric, fish oil, glucosamine. Those are my number one things that I take for my ankle, for basically for joint health. And so I do plan to continue to take those. I think that they help. To me, they help me feel. I believe they help my ankle to feel better. So I'll continue to take those. I've been thinking about adding collagen, but I just don't know enough about it yet. So I'm going to do some more research before I do that. So those are the supplements that I'm taking. I still exercise. I still teach cycle class. I still cannot run, jump, skip, hop, jog. Never liked running, so I'm okay with that. I would like to be able to jog. That would be nice. Like, sometimes when I'm crossing the street, I think about the idea of the fact that I couldn't run across the street if I needed to, or I couldn't run away from someone if I really needed to. So that's kind of scary. Maybe my endorphins would like kick in at that time and help out, but I still can't do that. I can cycle though, so I still teach cycle. It's a pretty high intensity cycle class too. My ankle is typically like not bothered. Sometimes it'll feel a little stiff, or I may feel a little twinge or pain, but for the most part, my ankle is not bothered by cycle nor elliptical. So those are two things that I can still do. It just gets a little boring doing the same thing over and over again. So, oh well, it is what it is for right now, at least. So physical therapy. Started physical therapy again. So excited that I did, because I see progress already. This has been the most progress that I have seen due to physical therapy since I broke my ankle. And she gave me one simple exercise that I think has really made a big difference. And all it is a dorsiflexion, plantar flexion, repetitive little exercise. And so I do this 50 times twice a day. So I do this in the morning, and then I also do it at nighttime before I go to sleep. And all it is a plantar flexion, like a point down with a dorsiflexion. But when I dorsiflex, I have to pull my toe. I have to pull the toe. So I plantar flex, and it is a tug or a pull with it, and then dorsiflex with the toe pull. I hold it for 2 seconds, sometimes longer, like right now. But anyways, I hold it for 2 seconds. When I feel pain, that's when I hold it. I hold it 2 seconds, let it go to plantar flexion. I do that 50 times in the morning, 50 times at night. And by the time I get to about 25, it hurts. Just the motion in between each motion, in between the dorsi, in between plantar, that's when it hurts the most to me. So sometimes I also do it when I'm just like sitting at work, and you know, sometimes I just try to mindlessly do that. I also do the exercise that you probably see a lot of people do, where they kind of wedge their toe in the corner and press their knee forward. I do that as well. That helps. So after I did this 50 times, this is the main exercise that I've been doing. I believe that wedging the toe in the corner between like a floor and a wall, it may be a little advanced for me right now. I'm not sure, but I still do it. But this is the main exercise I do: plantar flexion, dorsiflexion with a toe flexion. You have to also flex the toe, because my therapist made it very clear that in order to run and in order to really push through your foot, you also have to have some type of flexibility at your toe. It's not all just your ankle, and that's really important to remember. And so, like I said, 50 times at nighttime and in the morning, it helps a lot. After I do this, I walk around with no shoes on, flat feet, for about 5-10 minutes, and we're until I'm just ready to put my shoes back on. Lately, I haven't had to put my shoes back on. Like, it's been okay. I could actually walk around with no shoes. I live by myself, so no one else is looking to say, oh, you're limping or whatever. But I feel like I'm walking like pretty normally after I do that. So that is so awesome. And then the other thing is that I was able to wear a pair of flat shoes to work. And that was cool too. But throughout the day, on that day when I wore flat shoes, I have to make sure I do that exercise. I have to keep that joint moving. I have to keep it warm, because if I don't, it will stiffen up and it'll hurt. And then I won't have much range of motion, etc., etc. It's so funny, because initially when I broke my ankle, I was very concerned with not being able to wear heels. And now really that's all I can wear, like a block heel. Nothing like, not a stiletto, but like a block heel. I have to pretty much have some type of heel in order for my ankle to feel okay. So it's kind of cool, because I still get to wear cute shoes, but it kind of stinks at the same time. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. I am still here in Alaska. It's so much warmer now, and I think that may also play a big factor in the reason why my ankle is actually feeling pretty good right now. It's nice and warm in Alaska right now in the month of June. Our high is usually between like 65 to 75, somewhere in there. Very little rain, very little humidity. So nice. So nice. So anyway, we'll see how my ankle fares this winter. I will come back to you guys with another update. And if you have any questions or comments, just leave them below. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for listening. Good luck. Good luck if you're going through this injury. Good luck if you're going through this. It is not easy. Trust your physical therapist, and just remember to stay at it. Just like with working out, stay consistent. Stay consistent with your physical therapy. I think it'll help, and I hope it helps me.